Hello, beautiful Leo. Welcome to your reading. Today we're going to dive into the energies of next 4 weeks, money, career, success. We're going to check to see what's happening for you. Let's start out by pulling some symbols. Okay, the three of them want to come first. And these three, let's pull them. And then we're going to jump into your coffee cup. By the way, if you go on to enjoy this message, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe if you would like to see more of these, okay? Let's see what the symbols have to say. Then we'll jump into your coffee cup. Unicorn, use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Okay. A club, someone will try to make you do something against your will. So I feel like if you actually listen to your intuition, you might bypass that. You might have someone in your life right now. They may be forcing you to take financial decision, make a financial decision, take a financial action that you don't prefer at this time. And if you use your intuition, they're probably giving you signs and symbols already that you know this person is up and not good. We have a bell announcement coming forth, affairs with your family. You might be receiving something, a gift, a help from the family, maybe an inheritance. We have strong emotion, passion, passionate love or hate. Okay. A bat here, take care. Enemies are working against you. Again, with the club coming forth, I feel like here, fire is your emotions. Yes, but someone might be using them to manipulate you. Okay, that's very important. If you have such a thing, maybe a situation is frustrating you and a person is pouring gasoline on it, you need to be watching out for that, okay? We have a valley here, deep personal strength and peace that assured success. Basically, instead of choosing the emotion, you need to choose the logic here and the longer term vision. We have a bird flying, news are on the way, and you're going to hear with them ears with the good news right there. We have a shield. You need to defend yourself because there's a wealth opportunity coming forth. And I feel like I'm going to put this on the side. Maybe even a family matter is bringing you something to defend for that you need to get ready for that, okay? Let's dive into the cup now and see what's happening in here. At the end, we're going to pull some tarot. What is going on? Leo, you don't have clarity about a subject. In your heart, there's some waves and maybe even tsunamis happening here. There are two outside paths opening, so I feel like you need to find the solution outside of your comfort zone. Maybe there are people that you don't want to get in touch with, but they have the solution for you. So you might have to pick up the phone, send up an email, and express yourself. Basically, the other day I was watching some video, and this lady says that even though she had 25 years of experience in a field, they actually brought someone younger without experience and promoted her, probably to pay less. And they asked her to train this lady, this new girl, and she refused it. And I feel like here, your solution is outside of your normal, regular act as well, like she did. She refused it because she was obedient for this long. That's why they had the audacity to ask her that. The thing is, though, when you put your mind into something, I see your thoughts like starting to come. It kind of reminds me, I don't know if you ever seen the Matrix movie. There's like the code is actually coming from the bottom to the top to bottom. So it's like the code of the Matrix, basically the formula that writes down the code of the world that you're in. It seems like when you think outside of the box, you're going to start to figure out the formula, like the Neo, the one has actually done. And he believed something impossible, which wasn't really impossible. Nothing is impossible. But it was impossible since then. Nobody accomplished what he has done. So this code coming down here towards a horse is wish fulfillment. When you start thinking outside of the box or trying to find a different perspective, different solution, yes, you will find that solution. You will find a horse. You will find that desire, like a desired solution here, which is going to really put you on a valley here. You can see that you're climbing up the hill, but you're not alone. The best part of it is, even though I told you your heart, you have like a tsunami happening right now. There are waves and the rocks are flying. It's like the ship is being actually shaken down a lot, but it's not getting toppled. So it is still keeps going. And this time around, within the second week especially, you have other people climbing the hill with you, so you're not all by yourself, all alone. And you have support, you have groups, you have a contract here, a better option, a better solution. So if that's the situation, somebody's trying to take what has been actually intended for you, when you actually stand your ground, you're going to be able to find maybe even another hill to climb up to. This can be another job opportunity if this is a job, if this is a resource or money source that you are benefiting from, but it's been cutting off. So you might even find another option that other people are climbing the same hill. This means that this is a well-traveled road. Like I said, maybe this you see it as something impossible as of right now, but in a couple of weeks you're going to be able to see, oh, these people already have been doing this thing, so I can go ahead and repeat that. I can do the same thing. That's going to actually come forth. And I see this mountain actually has a massive diamond inside of it. Very precious outcome information, very precious resource that you can dig it up and use it for yourself too. So you need to course correct. You need to change your course towards even maybe a better situation. I see a letter E here. It can be in someone's first name or the last name. And I see here a duck. The duck kind of reminds me of, like, there's a bull here. A duck can be someone who's protective of you. Bull can be, yeah, bull can be a Taurus, some authority figure. It seems like here, duck might be self-sacrificing. They're maybe standing up to the bull, and the bull is, maybe they're telling the bull, we have a problem. And you can see someone with a club standing in front of them, and the bull might be knocking that person off. So I feel like maybe you are the duck here. You are the one taking responsibility and being maternal for other people, being an example and relaying the message to the authority. And the authority goes and takes the club off of the hand of someone who is being wild. This can be family matter. It doesn't have to be like over the top thing. Okay, maybe you are the older sister, older brother, and you have maybe a stepmother you're dealing with. That can be the one who's with the club, and they want a big portion or whatever it is. And the authority can be the father figure. Authority can be that legal authority you are actually talking to actually, like, get this person out of your way. They're blocking the path. They're not really pausing you, but when you get there, especially if you're moving forward, maybe in a project, you have another person who wants all the credit, and that's why they're blocking the progress. Which there are actually examples. Now I'm following up a legal case, like, from Hollywood. Like, I'm watching it, like, a person was so actually allegedly being really disturbing because they wanted their own way, allegedly. But either way, you might be having that kind of a situation as well going on in your life. And someone may be blocking the path, but you need this time around the authority by your side. If you, which Leo, you are the leader. I feel like that's another thing that you need to wear that coat. That's one of your many coats. And if that's necessary, you need to wear it right now. Because I see the letter V here, which is victory. If you wear it, you're going to be victorious. Your word is going to be actually taken seriously. And I even see here there's another authority. The face kind of looks like a clown's face, the authority, but doesn't have to be someone who's actually a clown in the sense of entertaining people. This can be someone putting on a makeup and to look in a certain way, but it doesn't mean, because they're a tall authority, a part of the victory as well, it doesn't mean they don't have power. They even have this creature in front of them. It looks like a big animal, which is a strong power. It just represents their power. This person has like a certain attitude that they have to keep for others. But if you stand your ground, they're going to be a part of your victory. They're going to defend you as well. Okay. Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind. I see an eagle right here already, which is a victory also, which is freedom too. If you're trying to free yourself from a material situation, seems like it's on the way as well. Your desire is coming slowly but surely. It's not really a very long time, but still it has like a process here. Your energy field is intact, even though if you're feeling tired, exhausted, this is probably because of the weathers, or maybe if there's some chemicals in the air. Make sure that you are actually taking care of yourself first. The eagle tend to be also like your protection, like you opening up your wings and protecting everyone under it. Even if you're alone, even if you don't have anyone next to you, this can be also like doing some things for the collective, okay? Not for only yourself. For example, maybe you're walking on the street and you have garbage in your hand. Instead of throwing it on the street, just putting it and carrying it with you and take it to the garbage can. That's also you protecting the society. That's also you opening up your wings and protecting others as well. Don't think of it in a massive scale. Okay, it can be the tiny little action that will result in your acceleration of your desire coming forward. There's a crowd in your heart. There's someone smiling. Someone might be bringing some good news. I see a woman here with a very long neck. That shows elegance, actually. Or it can be someone. There's a tradition in the that they put these rings around women neck, and that actually makes them really fragile, which is a forced I don't know if it's a forced practice. It is forced when you think it is a beauty standard, I feel. So it can be someone who's been actually forced to like maybe pushed towards a beauty standard, and we have many today. Okay, that's why I'm going to take the long neck as a beauty standard, not only like specifically that cultural thing. So I feel like someone might be being pushed to this kind of a standard, and this can be also you in a certain work environment. And it seems like there's someone under you, supporting you, smiling together with you, and they are really defending that you don't have to match up. And I see there's also another, like a squirrel, kind of looks like a woodpecker too, behind you. And kind of reminds me of the runner as well. Okay, so the roadrunner is faster than the coyote, so maybe they are there to show you how to outrun the coyote instead of just going and being fooled by their manipulation tactics. Because the beauty standards in your situation, maybe you're working in a place and they're telling you, oh, you're not presentable enough. Maybe that's because they want to lower your confidence. Okay, be aware of these things, because our confidence that we can make money or we can earn stuff, we deserve awards, that's internal thing. But it is also, we tend to have fragile structures in there too. Okay, let's see what the timeline shows again. We're going to look into past, present, and the future of each week: the first, the second, and the third, and the fourth. We have the lovers on the bottom here, okay, which is also representative of good health, which is maybe mental clarity. We have Six of Pentacles, beautiful, the first week. King of Pentacles. I want to pull all the cards and see, and then we'll pull some clarifiers. Second week seems okay. So if you have been so far watching, comment down below and let me know what do you think, if this resonates with you. And let's see what we have here. So it seems like within the first week you're getting affected by some past charity or help that you have received. This can be material help, this can be angelic help, it can be like a divine guidance coming to you. You're showing up within the third week as yourself, as strong, your strengths and experiences, you need to utilize them. But what happens is, it seems like the help that you have received, or this is the past energies, yes, you have received, is giving you confidence to take a leap of faith into the future. The future is going to be really bright because Nine of Pentacles, this kind of reminds me of a pizza. I don't know if you see this card, a slice of pizza. If you like pizza, so this is a very positive thing. It is, the pizza is the cloak that she owns. So it is a pleasurable thing that you will have in your hand. And the apple also your heart's desire, maybe even something that is a temptation, something that is a pleasure that you don't usually pay attention to or money to, that you will even get the chance to explore that because she has the apple in her hand as her guidance and following that. So it seems like on the glasses are a very good touch because this is not a random pleasurable thing like a gambling thing. It is something that is intellectual, that makes sense, that is also gonna increase your bounty, but you're wondering, oh, is that going to work out? Yes, it seems like it will. Another thing here in the present moment that what you should be focusing on, suggestion, is the King of Pentacles is what you have already created. The Seven of Cups comes again because it seems like you're going to have many options in your hand. The Six of Pentacles can be someone given to you the help that you need, and you probably are now questioning which one should I put this help into. This can be a money, a loan that you're getting, and maybe you have many things on your plate that you want to get. And the King of Pentacles tells me, okay, that you're going to make a very smart investment here. You're going to choose whichever one actually moves you from choppy waters to the calmer shores, from, you can see the waves here, maybe a debt, to the clarity, to the wealth, to the calmness. Basically, you need to choose whatever it is that actually brings this clarity to you. When you do that, then you will get the chance to even have more, enjoy that more, and even pay your, if you have any debts, you can pay it off, and you can explore new things in the future. The first week, I know we're going week by week, and this seems like it's a long-term thing, but your attitude in that week, the moment that you're focusing on the present moment, you being consistent and also being grounded is going to bring this outcome in the future. The second week, we have here a change coming forth, but the Wheel of Fortune right here with the bunny above it. Bunny symbolizes wealth and fast-growing wealth. And again, in the present moment, you might excuse me, have the trouble of choosing which thing to go forward with, which thing to invest in. And that can become a little bit, again, a problem here because we have 2 7s. 7 is a lucky number. And even though it's a lucky number, it has confusion here. So if you have indecisive attitude, Six of Pentacles, Six of Cups is a good one here too. If you're indecisive, you might not really choose the dream, because Six of Cups can symbolize as your dreams. Okay, so when it comes to many options, I see I'm looking at this diamond. I don't know if you can see it from the first time I pulled the card. I keep staring at it. We have many other seeds you can plant, many other things, the person, maybe a love that you can feed, a rose here, but the diamond is just what's catching my attention. So maybe you should, that's what they say actually, when you open up a business, when you have something material, and when it brings material success, you should first invest in that thing before spending the money on big expensive cars and such. Okay, so it can be reinvestment into your investment. What can happen in that when you do that is the future holds the Six of Cups here. Six of Cups symbolizes the dreams, making your dreams come true. Initially, you might not, we have again the third 7 here, 7 of Pentacles. You might not really see the results right away. And because the change is coming in, the structure is changing, but the material success is not coming right away. That's why you might have a little doubt on which one of the energies you should be leaning onto. But the future holds the 10 of Pentacles, which is either way, it's going to work out when you reinvest, okay? Instead of just spending, if you're getting some extra money from the family affair, and if you reinvest it, it is going to bring long-term stability. 10 of Pentacles, long-term stability. And the third week's energy, you're starting with trying to balance things out here. So I feel like your patience will be tested. 2 of Pentacles can be that you worked hard on a subject or a situation or a relationship maybe, but it seems like it was giving good stuff. However, Two of Pentacles is actually getting tired of doing things also. Maybe you didn't take that necessary break when the chance was there. So this is not really ending up in a bad situation. This is actually helping you to tap into your own power and strength. And you're taming the beast here. So maybe working overtime on something help you to find that inner power and strength that you have, and maybe even it's going to bring a new idea to you. Brought a new idea, you are maybe you hang it on the wall, you didn't really look at it, it was right there, but the experience that you have gained out of that hard work is actually going to be beneficial for you to start executing this new thing, new idea. I see here King of Cups coming in the future, because what happens is Five of Pentacles is being left out in the cold. Initially, when you step into this new endeavor, you have the mental strength, you have the emotional strength, but you might not really see the material results right away. Five of Pentacles can also symbolize, I told you, being left out in the cold. Maybe you might not get the support that you want from the people around you. This can cause you to feel frustrated and maybe exactly being left out and have like a pity party. This is okay because we're human beings, we have feelings. You might feel like maybe you've been betrayed. However, I feel like you're going to be able to pick things back up, because this is coming here because it's going to trigger within especially the 4th week timeline some fears. The worst thing can happen, and maybe you're going to think about the worst stuff that is going to, you can see him sitting on here, the couch, and not being able to sleep because the bed is filled with swords here, the fearful thoughts. But this is also going to give you an opportunity to destroy. We have the Tower here, a structure, maybe a friendship that you think you're believing that it's going to be supportive of you, but you see now it's not there. So it's going to help you destruct this old structure, which is not really working for you anymore, which exactly that's what you need to do, because we have 2 Scorpio energies here, death and the rebirth. It actually follows the rebirth. After this, there's a new beginning coming forward. You're going to end the pity party. You're going to end the 9 of Swords here, the fearful thoughts, and you're going to start planning for a better future. And when you do, what happens when you start planning for a better future, you're going to start actually getting the better ideas as well. Ace of Swords is a brand new idea, being able to speak your truth, and maybe even whatever the truth is, it's going to come to surface so you can speak it out loud. In the future, there are actually good plans are coming forth, and that they will require you to be very strategic to execute them if you want the outcomes, okay, the positive outcome. Let's see what else we have here. Fear again, 9 of Swords coming. This is something you need to deal with, guys. This is something you need to deal with about the future, the money situation, the career. You're afraid of losing it, losing certain things. They're gonna go away, but something better is coming forward. That's why some things are gonna go away. It's not because that this is the end all be all. It's because there's a space needs to be opened up for new opportunities. Okay. So if you carry the fear, you're not going to be able to see the future opportunity. How you can deal with the situation is rest. This is maybe even literally laying down for a second, meditating, clearing your mind, and not thinking about the current situation or circumstances or the past or the future. It's just being in the moment and observing even the walls around you. It can be putting your troubles aside and clearing your mind and seeing the butterfly here, the metamorphosis, the transformation that you're going through, which is all going to be really effective to help you find the solution. We have here refresh, exactly. You're shedding the old skin. Like it or not, the good plans, we have the 2 of Wands already. This is the 3 of Wands energy. You're shedding the old skin, and in order for you to do that, you need to face the fears as well. The fear can be, I told you, maybe in the cup too, talking to that authority, calling up, asking for information, and calling some people. And if you have the fear of not being able to get the job that you want, sending out a resume, sending out an email, following it up, and asking if they're going to hire you. And if they don't, facing that head on and then going out there and finding another opportunity. Overall, here, the refreshment has also the trusting energy. Trust that if it doesn't work out, it is for your highest good. Okay, it's made for you. And finally, we have here, this is actually the Queen of Wands, and we see her galloping towards a new future. This is your feminine side, passionate side, and also the message here is like, have clear intention. If you want to create something, you need to have a clear intention about what the final outcome is. If you are like dwelling on the bridge of incidents, on the bridge, and you are planning, this is how it should happen, you can never see the end result. So that's why you need to embody this Queen of Wands, the fire energy that you already have within. You need to utilize that. You need to move with confidence and go for your desires and take them. Okay? It's like the conqueror mode, but in a very gentle way, that she's shooting a rose. She's not shooting an arrow. She's shooting an arrow with a rose, meaning gently she's going through life and going forward and asking and getting for what she wants. Clear intention brings solutions. Let's see which animals wants to support you during this time. We have the horse already here, 2 horses. Horses are wish fulfillment. Butterfly is also metamorphosis, transformation. We had a bird here in the cup. There's a bird right here. Birds are good news. And the bat is also someone who can see in the dark. If you don't have clarity, this can actually help you to embody the bat energy and to use those inner eyes that can help you see in the dark. We have a koala spirit. Spirit has a plan. I feel like it does have a plan. You might be fearful that it's not really showing up at this time, but it seems like maybe it's something that you desire will show up when you allow the plan to go through. Elephant, learn from the past. Elephant doesn't never forget. Elephant, memory of an elephant is a term. So you might be remembering the past all the time, but not with the lessons of them. So this is probably showing up that you need to look at the past with that gentle attitude and see why certain things actually went that way and learn the lesson and then move on to the new adventure. Hummingbird spirit, yes, be here and now, which I mentioned that with the rest here. We have 34 and 4. So if you can do that, that will be really useful as well for you to see the solutions that have been delivered. We also have the Panther spirit, reclaim your power, with the intention here, with the strength here coming forth. That's also a given that you need to really focus on how powerful you are, and your thoughts are really powerful as well. We have this divine feminine with her again, bird feather cloak, communication. Spend time reclaiming your balance. There you will find peace. So some of you has to go inside, and if you have like a specific amount of money that you want to manifest, or something that a job that you want to manifest, you need to really go inside and find the why you want that. And if you can find like answer 7 different whys, like the chain of whys. Why do I want that? Because I want money. Why do I want the money? Because I want security. Why do I want the security? Because of that, this, and that. And the 7th answer probably is going to give you clarity of your intentions. Okay. All right, beautiful. That's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, I'm going to add some more videos for you to enjoy right here. I wish you a magical day. Bye. Hit the subscribe and join the family.